Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to another vlog from Vlog Corner. I'm your host Mike Mo here for another vlog here on June 10th, 2018. Not 2018, 2019. If we're entry 949, I believe it is, but one away from 950, and we're almost 51 away from 1,000 entries. So yeah, guys, I just realized that I have over 1,070 plus videos now to my repertoire. I just want to tell you guys that when I first started this ages ago, I'm not going to talk about work. I'm not going to talk about work today. I'm not going to talk about friends. I'm not going to talk about anything in particular. I thought I'd talk about a vlog about me, this channel, and recenter myself a little bit because I just feel like I needed to today. So you're not going to hear about any work, how many pallets I did, how April's doing, because she's doing fine. So and everybody else is doing good. Tori G, thank you. You're welcome for your good thoughts and your wishes, and I hope your recovery is. I hope you do well in your surgery. I know it's a couple days from now, but I wish you the best of luck. Hopefully it goes well. Thank you for your support, so I'm going to give you some support back. The reason why I'm not amped up, guys, is because I'm just in my calm mode today. So I realized that this channel has been circulating for 4 years now, so I'm in another year vlog-wise, and I'm at the midpoint of my year here, and things are going well and everything. So when I first started this, guys, I didn't think I was going to get to 500 uploads. I didn't think I was going to get to 1,000. There were times when I thought I was going to quit this, and there were times when I thought where I wasn't going to be able to continue, and everything. I just want to tell you guys, just for all those people out there, for those of you who watch me, whether you guys watch my Pokemon gameplay, or you watch my vlogs, or you just watch my ramble, or you support me through comments, and you hear this and you hear that, I just want to say that I want to tell you how I'm feeling here 4 years later since I started this vlog. I think I've changed as a person. I think I know I talk about other people's transformations, but my transformation myself has been amazing. I think since I started this vlog, I think I've enjoyed a little bit more of life. I think things have gone a little smoother. I picked up a bunch of things. I've learned a lot. I think I've found a place where I can be comfortable, to where I can say now is a good time to talk about a couple of things: where this channel is headed, the future of this channel, my future, definitely, and how I'm going to carry myself. So over the next couple of videos, once in a while, I'm gonna tell you guys how that's gonna go. Me personally, over the last 3 years, I have gone through absolutely heck in a handbasket to be where I am today. For those of you who have watched since the beginning, you guys will know that my first year on this channel wasn't the easiest. I was still going through school, was still trying to recover from a bad year that I had, a bad semester that I had, and then end up turning things around and everything. And then having the hernia at 16, and then battling through everything, I've learned quite a bit, and I feel that I've aged quite a bit. If you guys can't see, my hair is a little gray from the sides. When I entered basically the turning point at work, when I turned everything around and everything was all great, hunky-dory, I took on a lot more than I have, and thanks to you guys and thanks to the views, I've been able to push things and keep myself going, and I've been able to not only have my friends to keep me going, my family keep me going, and everything else, my dreams and my passions. So the future of this channel, so as I said, the future of this channel, where this channel is going, and where I see myself continuing this channel, I do see myself continuing this channel. You guys, it's just an amazing thing that I can put on this headset or put on the microphone and just talk and talk and talk for you guys and for the rest of the world. I will continue this as long as I can. If I have to do it if I have to do it on a different platform, if YouTube ever goes down with the way how things are going, I will, because there are different limits with YouTube and everything, and with the whole monetization and the debacle with the streaming, not being able to go live because you got over 1,000 subscribers, which in my opinion was a very detrimental move for YouTube. For those creators who want to get out there and want to actually get going, it's not, streaming shouldn't be for just to get views. It should be for you to create a conversation, for you to create a conversation, or for you to communicate with your subscribers, your friends, your family, because a lot of people use that. Unfortunately, that has been reduced, and we've had to go to third-party apps and pay other software makers money to use certain features, data, and everything, and it sucks because a content creator like me, a small guy like me, would benefit from that, because I can use that to not only project my message, but I can also talk to my friends and family on this if they so wish. If I use Streamlabs, I've not used Streamlabs in a little bit. I may use it in the future. For those of you guys who want to talk to me and everything, because I want to keep doing that, because I've been on a bunch of live streams with Tom and the Phantom Menace and the gang, and it's a fun thing. And I see that happening into the future, because social media, used right, is probably one of the greatest inventions. A lot of people will hit Facebook, Twitter, and everything as a pain in the neck. It depends on how you use it and what goes on. If you guys can't tell, this is going to be a long vlog. It's probably going to be about 15 minutes, we'll see. I just want to say that I just want to say, yes, it's a pain in the neck, but as creators and as people and as human beings, we're going to figure out how to get around that. We're going to figure out how to stream without being impeded, and thanks to these third-party apps, we're able to do it. If we have to spend a little bit more money to circumvent YouTube's problems, then so be it. I'll currently use Power Director to. I've got Power Director good for 3 months, in case I want to splice together some videos. That way I can use it from May, June, July, August. To August. If I want to pay more, I can pay more. If I want to just pay for a month, I'll pay for a month. Who knows? Also wanted to address, thanks for being patient with all the problems that have been happening with this phone. Do not know what happened. Basically, I'll actually address this right now. Basically, what was happening is there were a bunch of ads running on my phone, and it's probably because I don't know why Google has this annoying thing that when you download some of their apps, you tend to get these commercials that you don't want. So what I ended up having to do is I ended up having to go into my settings, turn all these ads off, because I don't really need that. It was stopping up my phone, and it was causing me to cut in 2 seconds. So there was a bunch of ads. Google was being a pain in the neck. I ended up figuring ad service and all that, and I shut it all down because I'm smart, because I dug. I wasn't going to sit back and take it and see you guys watch those videos get spliced into 5 different parts. And putting them together was fun, but 2 or 3 parts is fun. Trying to splice them out and trying to identify them on a screen is a pain in the neck. So I hopefully think that's the end of it. I will use Power Director in the future to do that, and I've got premium quality, I've got editing, and I can lose the watermark, so Power Director doesn't have the power over me and everything. So, you know, I'm using my dollars as a content creator. It's part of my unofficial business. As for the channel's future and what I'm going to do with my life in the future, currently right now, as you guys know, I work at, you guys know I'm working at Target. Do not know if that's going to change soon. It could I'm either going to be going back to school or taking employment somewhere else in the next couple of months. I have not decided which one. I will let you guys know as it happens. But know this, that my days wearing this shirt are going to be numbered quite a bit and everything. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about work, but this is my version of what's happening. Because the way I just described it to Tom, if you're listening, I was basically telling Tom, you know, retail is nothing but a very highly organized, very highly convoluted dog and pony show. Basically what they do is they stick a sugar cube in front of you and they twirl you around. It is the most ingenious thing that they can do. I'm just going to put it out there. They're very genius in how they do it. They keep people going and they keep people hungry. They keep people on the edge, just waiting to take in more. But I'm here to tell you guys that I'm actually able to see through that. I'm seeing for what it is. If I have to be honest, I was in front end for 6 years doing carts and I didn't cashier, but I did carts and I didn't do guest service. So I did carts and I did maintenance. It took me 6 years to get out of that, so that stunk. But I enjoyed the experience. It taught me efficiency and speed. But I would love to have gotten to the fort a little bit quicker. And it's coming at the end of my lifespan. But am I thankful that it happened at the end of my lifespan? Yes, because a bunch of things happened. I ran into some good people, and I ran into some not so great people, and everything. So, and personally, I've gotten. If you guys want to know, and it's probably more than 15 minutes, probably like 20. I just want to let you guys know that I've gotten stronger, more confident. I'm less shaky on my feet than I was back when I started. Not only vlogging, but also being more open about certain. Well, not being open. I'm not divulging any secrets here. But I've become a little bit more stable, and I'm able to push limits a little bit and be not not be afraid to do it so much, as long as I don't hurt myself and as long as I don't freak people out. I'm okay with that. And some people know me very well with that. Some people don't. I'm gonna say I'm more confident than I've ever been. I'm able to control myself a little bit better. I'm able to push limits a little bit, so I get a little out of crazy sometimes, but not as much as some people. So, and I feel that I've gained a lot to where, gained a lot to where I know I'm in a good place, and I'm good enough to challenge the world. And like I always knew I was able to. There was a time back in March last year where I didn't think that was going to be possible. It was. I'm not going to go into the details of that, but as I said before, management played a big part in what was happening last year, and they played their best, but in the end, the people's champion usually ended up pulling out of the dust, pulling out of the grind, pulling out of everything, and winning. There were a couple of managers that kind of had a stranglehold on things, and that's going to happen because everybody has a personality. It's just a nice thing to learn from, but was it necessary for me for that to happen for the length of time it did? No. But did I learn something, and did I learn something and learn about how unfair the world is? Something I've known for ages. In life, and I know from my high school years that life can be unfair, it can be unpredictable, it can be just downright dirty, and you just got to know how to outsmart your enemies, and you got to know how to outsmart the people around you, because you want to stay one step ahead every single time. My superiors are great. I don't have any problems with them. I think I'm in a comfortable position where I could say my superiors are great. The only problem is they can't make up their minds half the time, so they're kind of lacking in a couple of places. And but they're trying to improve as they go. They're trying to learn new things. They're trying to learn people, and they're trying to learn people's tendencies and everything. So that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing. A lot of people may say that that the training's not all that great, but it depends on how you're trained and how you're conditioned. Because when you're trained to do something, basically you're getting conditioned to do something. That's basically what training your mind is. That's what training is. You're trying to condition people to react that way. That's what a corporation like that does. And it works effectively because you have to make it simple and straightforward so massive amounts of people can actually follow it. I'm not trying to make it sound like I'm watching a NASCAR stock car race where everybody's turning left, but it's supposed to be like that because and everything. And some of my teammates have said, "Oh, it's impossible to do this." It's not. For those people who have known me a long time, you guys will know I'm into psychology, and I think that's a whole lot of hooey and everything. So, but we're all conditioned. We're all conditioned to do certain things, whether it's etiquette, which is learned because our behaviors, our etiquette is a learned thing. So holding doors for girls at work, and for ladies and women at work, that's conditioned into my brain because I'm a gentleman. I instinctively, well, not instinctively, but I through etiquette hold the door open. You see a girl coming, you bet your bottom dollar that door is going to be open, and I'm gonna lean back, hold the door, because that is how unconditioned / trained to do it that way. Now, I do it for everybody, obviously, managers and everything, but I'm just conditioned to hold the door for women because it's courteous. They should be going, it's just courteous and everything. You should be just holding the door and not shutting the door on them because that's rude. It's just, it means you're thinking of other people, so, and everything. And that's what eventually I want to study. I wanted to study behaviors, and I want to study how people work. Now, yeah, I've had experience with people at work, and I've been able to observe people, but I want to do that on a bigger scale. Whether that be in a job with people with learning differences or behavior issues, it's kind of come to fruition. So when I know what's going to be happening soon, guys, I'll tell you guys. So I just want to put it out there that life is enjoyable. It always has been. I always find joy in everything, every little detail. That's one thing. A lot of people don't get that, but I do. And everything. So yeah. It's just one of those things. If there's anything that I think that I've been taught in my life, in the world, is that you want to use every opportunity. You want to be good at what you do, and I have made sure that I use every opportunity to be the best I can be and get myself back to 100%. And everything, and I feel that I've stepped a little bit beyond that since January, February, and everything. So, it's one of those things. Alright, guys, I'm going to bid this one adieu. I've already talked way too long. 22 minutes is a long one. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys that I do plan to continue this channel. I plan to talk however long I can. If I need to go to a certain one, I will. It's going to go on. Alright, guys, I'm going to bid this one adieu. As you guys know, long live America, God bless America, long live democracy, long live the Second Amendment, long live the First Amendment. I am in my grandparents' spirits. Pray for Tom, Megan, April, Tori, G thing. Pray that the restriction goes well. I come out here on the 10th of June 2019 here for the entry 949. I will see you guys later. Sorry this is a long one, but I have to start a couple of these things looking at myself. So expect these once in a while, and I'll see you guys then for the next one.